Alright, what's up guys? I'm here to just make a quick video. Oh, I forgot. What's up guys? It's Desrow. I'm here to make a quick video about macro build. This is pretty middle of the road if you're struggling in multitasking. Phoenixes are a great tool to get better at it. You'll get better over time. You'll struggle. There's a few objectives you have to go for with your phoenixes, and also this build is a gate expand build, so it's a little bit tougher if because you don't have as many sentries. But then again, I know some of you folks in gold don't make a lot of sentries, and so yeah. So we start with a pylon here, always close to the mineral. You're not walling off your choke here. And you're not scouting on 9. A lot of people, they still do forge, they think they need to scout on 9, but you don't. So we're gonna wait, we're gonna do 13 gate. This is a very similar opening to versus Terran. So it's the same, it's almost identical. So 13 gate, 15 gas, 16 pylon, scout on 13, whoops, scout on 13, and then 21 nexus, and then you make a zealot in case they want to be aggressive, in case they want to be aggressive, in case they want to block your archery or your natural with archery. So and the build order notes will be on the website along with this little video. So this video is not gonna have much editing, it's just me doing it on stream right now. Some of you guys are watching the stream, some of you guys will be watching the video later. Yeah. This is part of a donation reward. I had a few donation goals, and basically you guys paid me to do this guide, so hope you enjoy it. Alright, so here's AI. Usually when you're going to be scouting for, is it Atch first, is it not Atch first? If it's Atch first, then obviously you still make the Zealot, because he might want to block you with the archery. So around at 22 you're going to send this down. So I'm not going to have the money right away to make the Nexus, but at least I know it's not being stolen. And so you check if it's archery, if it's first. If it's not, then you want to leave a space. If it is, you want to see if it's a gas follow-up. Now here the follow-up is Mothership Core first, gas second, we'll send this back, gas second, and then pylon, and then Wargate. Wargate's never priority because you know, it's just not. I could have even made a probe before Wargate. So with the gas first, we'll be able to have some gas for the for the Stargate. So here we're going to chrono probes. Always make sure to make probes. And I know some of you folks out there, you know, people tell you probes and pylons, but they really mean it. Like, especially just don't skip probes to make a building unless it's specified in the build, but most of the time it's not. So we're gonna go 3 gates, you know, Stargate first as soon as I have 150 after Wargate. Then we'll make a Zealot. And you wanna, some walls will require you to do 3 gates, and that's okay. That just means your Zealot will be delayed, because we're making a Zealot right now. I know it's going fast. You'll have the build order notes. This is mostly just like the reasoning behind everything I do, positioning of where I put stuff. And so yeah, the 3rd gate will be made before the 3rd is taken, and it's just to help the production, help you have enough gates that you can take the 3rd without being bullied by the Zergling, because when they see you gate expand, there's more chances of them opening with a gas and making, like, you know, maybe 16 Zergling to pressure you. Now you want to be grabbing the gases. And the chrono boost, you know, at this point goes only on phoenixes. Why? Because you want your phoenix to go out quickly, and you want to get a robo after the 2nd phoenix, just like that. So keep going. Make sure we don't get supply block. And make sure we don't cut probes. All right, and just like that, get the gas, get another phoenix. All right, and Wargate's finished. After the robo, you want a forge, and you want that third gate that I was talking about. So now with this build, you don't, you see my gas right now. You don't have a lot of. I'm gonna wait for the forge because I'm gonna cut the Phoenix. Make sure. Oh, make sure I chrono. All right, there you go. So there's the forge. There you go. Third gate, and yeah. So the Overlord, there's always two common places here and here. It's different on every map, so you have to learn them. Here, 2 sentries. That's the tough part of this build, is you're gonna live through with 2 sentries only, which will be hard for a couple people. Slightly supply block for a second. At 4 phoenixes, you stop, so I need 1 more phoenix. And one thing you want to do with the phoenixes, after you've killed the Overlord, they should have spores everywhere, so you can either pick up probes that are reinforcing here or rallying. You want to get the Robo Bay quickly. If you see a lot of roaches, then you can cancel the Robo Bay and make immortals, but otherwise you want to get +1. And one thing you want to do is you want to bait out the queen from being close to the spore. That's a really important thing to do with the build. Get the third. Get a pawn on the SimCity. On this map I do it this way. Sometimes you can just do it below the third, which is also very efficient for a build like this, because you don't have a lot of unit to defend whatever you have. Always clear the Zergling and the third with a Mothership Core before you send a probe, so you don't want to just throw away probes for free. And then SimCity on this map goes like this, and then like that it's proof. And then, you can get extra Zealots. You want to save some gas for Range and Colossus. And then you have Phoenix Colossus. Follow-up later on, we'll keep going a little bit. Follow-up later on will consist of the Twilight for Blink. But, for a while, you're so gas-starved that you're not... I had a probe. I had a dream. Where did the probe go? Okay, it's doing long-distance mining. Okay, we'll transfer now. Always center the camera location. It just makes life easier. Okay. Chrono. Twilight before it finishes. And then, right now we're on 5 gate. If he doesn't look like he's attacking, you can add extra gates. Otherwise, you're always better off warping in, making your army bigger and stuff. But the thing is, off 3 base, you should be on 12 gates. And of course, because the amount of minerals you're getting, only 12 gates can make you not float money. So you see, +2s, +1's finished. My Twilight's not yet ready, so it's a little sloppy. And you see, you're like, oh, you have a lot of gas, yeah, but just wait until now, where I get Blink and I get +2. And I'm making my 3rd Colossus, and then where did my gas go? So you see, like, those Zealots, that's why those Zealots are important to make. Usually versus Zerg, the Zealots suck. They really suck, they're only good for harassing, and yeah, that's how it goes. 19s is 3 too much, but then you can spread a few across the map, 1 for the 4th, and yeah, trying to get some proxy pawn set up. And now that's the part where you see, like, my money's floating. That's when you start adding more and more gates. So we're at 5, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then just stalkers non-stop. Obviously you'll be pressured. Obviously adding those gates won't be at the same time. I'm playing versus the AI, so it's easy. 3 Colossus is a good amount. You can go into Templars if you have to face up Vipers. Basically you want to be scouting a little bit with hallucination, like does he have his hive, what kind of army does he have, and the phoenixes, what you want to do, like after you bait a few queens, you want to try to stay active. So try to, if he's grabbing a 4th, try to be aware of it. If he's grabbing a 4th, he's going to try to fill up the gases first. Try to go kill these drones before there's a spore. And as soon as you feel like you can't lift drones and you can't do damage that way, you just want to back them up. What I do is I make them follow my Colossus. That way they'll always be with my army. I'm supply blocked by, we'll kill that guy right here, so I can make another Colossus. I do that sometimes. Not the most efficient, not fair for the probe that's being killed, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And this is what I do. So I'll follow with a Mothership Core and I'll follow with the Phoenixes. and this is how my army goes. If you lose those 2 sentries, you can remake a few, but stop making sentries if you're facing ultras. I see a lot of players. Whoops, that was misplaced. I see a lot of players make sentries versus ultras, and like really where you're going with this. Nelson the Archon might be good, but that's about it. And yeah. Oh, that guy has a few mutas. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed it. The notes are going to be on the website. There's going to be a Terran one and a Protoss one coming up soon. Thank you for watching. Have a good time.